I.S.U.P.K.
And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thy heritage.
Who does that sound like, man? That's why we calling ourselves African, Egyptian, Kemet. That's why we calling ourselves these things, man. A black man is in every religion and every nationality you ever seen in your life. You know what I'm saying? A black man running around talking about, I'm an American. I'm an American, that's a Republican. I'm an American. I'm not out, I'm just an American. Meanwhile, America destroyed and had your people in captivity, man. Calling yourself an African, when meanwhile, Africans sold your people into slavery, man. Some of y'all go so far, you get in Islam, and now you want to claim that you're goddamn Moroccan. You want to claim that you're a goddamn African because you believe in Islam. When none of that got nothing to do with black people, man. Read it from the top.
And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
We discontinued from the heritage that the Most High gave us, man. We discontinued from being God's chosen people. We discontinued from being who? The 12 tribes of Israel. That's who we are. The 12 lost tribes of Israel. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. Drop that. Give me Revelations 2 and 9. Give me Revelations 2 and 9 so we can see if the Bible has anything to say about the people claiming to be Jews. Because we just up here, you know what I'm saying, we just up here caballing them off, we just lying, right?
Right.
We just saying what we want to say, you know what I mean? We just some angry black men. We just angry. Well, let's see what the Bible says. You got that, brother? Read it.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9.
Now let's see who this talking about. I want you to put on your thinking caps, Raleigh. Use your damn brain cells, and let's see who this talking about. Read.
I know thy works.
I know thy what?
I know thy works.
Read.
In tribulation.
Now, Most High said, I know thy works, man, and your tribulation. What's your tribulation? Your trouble. I know what you go through. I know how hard it is to do what you do. You understand? I know how hard it is to struggle the way you struggle. That's what the Most High said. I know your works and your tribulation, man. Have you ever been to a project building? You ever been to the projects, man? You ever been to a Native Indian reservation? Have you? You ever been to a barrio? Nah. You too busy walking around in downtown Raleigh. You too busy going, you living in the Sky House. You living in the Sky House near Moore Square Park. You getting lunch at the food truck. You getting lunch at the Fly Restaurant. You on Glenwood, having a good old time. You know what I mean? With no regard for the fact that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are dying in ghettos across America every day. Every day. Read it from the top.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty.
And what?
And poverty.
And what?
And poverty.
How in the hell is this talking about the so-called Jewish man? What the hell poverty he going through? What poverty is he going through, man? Is he in the ghettos? Is he? Is he eating syrup sandwiches, man? Is he? Is he eating government cheese? No. Is that happening? Has he gone through any of the things that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians go through in America? Is he getting shot down in the streets like a dog? When's the last time you saw, oh, tragedy today, Raleigh police officer had to use lethal force against Solomon Berkowitz. No. You see Raleigh, you see that who had to get shot down? Trayvon Martin, Sandra Bland, Eric Gardner, Tamir Rice, Sean Bell. That's who's getting shot down. That's who's getting oppressed, man. That's who is in poverty, man. That's who. Who's in the soup lines? At the soup kitchen? Who? Who's at the food drive to get some food, man? To feed their kids for one night? Our people. And who's in North Hills, Raleigh? Who? Who's in Cary and Morrisville? Who's in the fine parts of Fayetteville and Charlotte and everything eating good? The so-called Jewish man. He ain't no real Jew, huh? Reading from the top.
I know thy works, and tribulation, and poverty, but thou art rich.
But we're what?
But thou art rich.
The Bible says the Israelites are in poverty, but we're rich. How do you know that? Because when you turn on your television, who do you see? Us. Entertaining. LeBron James. Who do you see? You see LaMelo Ball. Who do you see? Paul George and all these cats, man. You see us. We're rich in spirit, man. We're the ones that everybody wants to be like.
That's right.
Everybody wants to be around in terms of, oh man, entertain us again. Sing us that song. Sing us that song, man, so we can do a goddamn TikTok. TikTok make me sick to my stomach, man.
That's right.
A bunch of little goddamn devils, man, singing our music, man. Making money off of us, man. That's why the Bible says he knows our poverty, but we're rich. We don't.
And I know the blasphemy.
I know the what?
The blasphemy.
The Bible says, God says he knows the blasphemy. What's blasphemy? It is a lie against God.
That's right.
It is a heresy. It's a lie. God said, I know the blasphemy, read.
Of them.
Of who?
Of them.
Of them, read.
Which say they are Jews.
Which do what?
Say they are Jews.
They say they're Jews, read.
And are not.
And what?
Are not.
No, they're the real Jews.
Are not.
They're the Jews in the Bible.
Are not.
They're the Israelites.
Are not.
The Bible said the Jewish man isn't the real Jew.
That's right.
The Bible said it, man. That's who said it. God said the so-called Jewish man over there in Israel isn't the real Jew.
That's right.
We didn't say it. We didn't say it. We didn't make it up in the I.S.U.P.K. under Commander General Yohanna. These ain't my words. Read it from the top.
I know thy works, and tribulation, and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy.
God said it's blasphemous for them to call themselves Jews, man. Read.
I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
They say they're Jews, read.
And are not.
They're not the real Jews. Let's get some more, read.
But are the
Oh,
synagogue.
the Most High playing with him now, some y'all. Now he really letting you know who he's talking about. That so-called Jewish man talking about Yom Kippur. Oh, Yom Kippur. Talking about Shalom. That so-called Jewish man, the Bible said not only is he not the real Jew, he is what?
But are the synagogue.
You know that's where they go. They go to the synagogue. The Most High playing with the Most High is a brother, man.
Right.
You know the Most High got the spirit of a black man.
That's right.
This is a bar right here. He said what?
But are the synagogue.
They're the synagogue. What does that mean? They're the house. Go ahead.
Of Satan.
No, of the angels.
Of Satan.
Of the Most High.
Of Satan.
The so-called Jewish man, all these heathens, man, who steal our identity, they are the house of Satan, man.
That's right.
That's what they are. This Bible is for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians only. The real Jews according to the Bible, man. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Drop that, man. Give me Ezekiel chapter 36 and verse 24. Let's get some reality, man. How about some history? They over there fighting in Israel, in Palestine. Well, again, how did they get there? How did they get there? I'll tell you how they got there. They got there because in the early 40s and throughout the late 1800s, there were all of these so-called Jews in Russia, in Europe, and they decided we should have our own land. We should get Israel back. And they couldn't do it at first, but then what happened? Your boy Hitler went a little crazy. Hitler started, he started turning the heat up, no pun intended. And unfortunately, some things happened. After that, America got involved, and they decided we're gonna help them get that land. And know what they did? They divvied up Palestine. Palestine was 100% occupied by Arabs. Then, in 1947, America, along with the United Nations, devised a plan to divide Palestine. And what did they do? They split it in half. And they gave half of Palestine to who? The so-called Israelis. Meanwhile, they made up less than half of the population of the Palestinians. That's why the conflict is going on as it is today. Because they've been fighting over the same land for over 60 years. Almost 80 now. And that's how they got there. Let's see what the Bible says about how the real Jews are going to get back in their land. Read.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 36, verse 24. For I will take you from among the heathen.
And the Most High said, who do what?
For I will take you from among the heathen.
The Most High said he's going to take us from among the heathen. Why? Because we were scattered. Read.
And gather you out of all countries.
Right, because we were scattered to all these different countries, man. That's why we're in America, on the east and the west coast, and in the south and in the north. That's why we're in Canada. That's why we're in South America. You understand? We're in Mexico. We're in the Caribbean, the West Indies. That's why we're where? In the UK. Black people in the UK, man. Hispanics too. We're in the UK. We've been scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Read.
It will bring you into your own land.
The Most High said he's going to do what?
It will bring you into your own land.
No, he's going to tell the United Nations to do it.
It will bring you into your own land.
No, he's going to tell America to do it.
It will bring you into your own land.
How in the hell can the so-called Jewish man, the Israeli, be the real Israelites when he was brought to that land because of America and the United Nations? God said he would put us in that land, man.
That's right.
That's what the Most High said. And that's why you know they're not the real Jews. Because what are they doing right now? Every year they have what? A gay parade? They're having a gay parade in the Holy Land. Imagine. A gay parade in Israel. It's supposed to be the land God's chosen people, but they having a damn rainbow flag parade in Israel. Disgusting, man. Disgusting. They ain't the real Jews, man. They ain't the real Israelites. You want to see the real Israelites, man? If you black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, just look in a mirror.
That's right.
That's all you got to do, and you'll be looking at a real Jew. Drop that. Give me Salakia. Give me Revelations 3 and 9. Let's get some more, man. Some more proof. If they the real Jews, the Bible should say so, right? You know what I mean? Shouldn't be no secret. It should be easy to see. But the Bible keeps telling you somebody's an imposter. Somebody. You know what I mean? You got that out? Read.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan.
The Most High said he's going to make them of the synagogue of Satan. There we go again. He's going to make them the house of Satan. Who is he talking about? Read.
Which say they are Jews.
Which do what?
Which say they are Jews.
Right again, they say they're Jews. Go ahead.
And are not.
But they're not the real Jews. He's going to make them the synagogue of Satan. That's why you got to go to them for every goddamn loan you want to get, man. Whenever you pay that bank, whenever you pay that loan, who are you paying? You're paying some Berkowitz, Horowitz, Shlomo person. You know what I'm saying? You're paying some so-called Jewish man.
That's right.
He ain't in poverty. He's rich in America.
Right.
You're the ones impoverished, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. It's you. He's the synagogue of Satan. He's the one who feeds you. Who see what's going on with Nick Cannon? Who we? You see that? That's called having power in America. Nick Cannon ain't even in the truth. He made a small reference to black people being the real Jews. And brother, they threatened to take everything from that brother. And what did he do? He cried and begged and groveled on his knees like a good old slave. That's what he did so he could get his show back. Now he's on the damn copping a plea tour all across America telling people we have to join with the so-called, with the Jewish man. We have common ground. Ain't no goddamn common ground between a nigga and no so-called Jewish man. He's the devil the Bible speaks of, man. Ain't no goddamn common ground. He's the devil, meaning what? He's the deceiver. That's what devil means. Because he's lying about his identity. We just read it in the Bible. Read it from the top. This is not the words of the I.S.U.P.K. This is God's words. Read.
Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan,
Read on.
which say they are Jews and are not.
The Most High just said they're the synagogue of Satan, man. The Most High just said those who say they're Jews and are not are the synagogue of Satan. In other words, they're the devil the Bible speaks of. Where you think we got it from? You think we made it up? Hell no, it's in the Bible. They're the deceiver, man. They're the liars. Somebody give me Caesar. Can I get Caesar real fast? Can somebody pass me this piece of garbage right here? The water, brother, the water. You see this? You see this right here? You see what we got written? We got 666 written here. Why? Because this is the devil. Why can we say this is the devil? Because this lie, this devil has been perpetuated throughout the four corners of the earth to every black, Hispanic, and Native Indian for over 400 years. This is on my grandmother's refrigerator, man. My aunt. It's on your grandmother's refrigerator. It's on the calendar. This. Meanwhile, this isn't in the Bible. According to the Bible, this image is the image of the beast. The Bible don't describe no blonde hair, blue-eyed Christ. Christ was a dark-skinned brother, a nigga, man. A real Israelite according to the Bible. This piece of garbage is a lie, and these other nations, including the so-called Jewish man, have done nothing but feed us this crap, man.